How's it going, guys? This is Jason, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we're going to be doing another standard event, and we're going to be using a Golgari food deck. This one made by Venom 1 for a recent competition. Let's give it a look. So some of the staples of this deck, we've got Murderous Rider for really good removal and a lifelink creature. Gilded Goose for that early mana ramp and food production. And Midnight Reaper for some card draw when our creatures die. As a food deck, obviously lots of food synergy, so we've got things like the Witch's Oven, Cauldron Familiar combo, Trail of Crumbs for some card draw from food sacrifice, and Wicked Wolf for some removal. Some of the notable inclusions from the new set, we've got Shadowspear, which gives creatures trample, lifelink, and +1/+1, and Polukranos Unchained, which 6/6 for 4 mana and can also be a 12/12 when escaped. Also has the ability to fight other creatures, so huge value there. And yeah, aside from that, we've got Thrashing Brontodon for some artifact and enchantment removal, and that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, this is attempt number 2. Let's see how we do. First attempt, I think we got to... there was either 2 or 3 wins. Opponent goes first. We have enough for Trail of Crumbs, but... Well, Witch's Oven and Trail of Crumbs. We need another land for Midnight Reaper Swamp. I think it's keepable, though. Cauldron Familiar, alright. Potentially a mirror match, at least in deck concept. Not necessarily in colors. Yeah, Trail of Crumbs turn 2, and then... if we have nothing else to play, we can always eat a food and draw a card. Oh, is he going to get rid of my Trail of Crumbs? Don't do it. Don't you do it. He's doing it. Hopefully I top deck a swamp. Because if not, I'm sort of dead in the water. What? Is he debating about exiling Polukranos? Oh, okay. I guess because it can be escaped. Alright. I'm happy with that. There's plenty more of them in the deck. And yeah, we did not top deck a swamp, so I'm happy that we still have Trail of Crumbs to play. So I wonder if this is mono black? Like mono black devotion, potentially? Mono black aristocrats? I don't know. Too soon to say. Oh, look at all those Witch's Ovens. That's not good. He's gonna be... Why didn't you attack first? That was 1 wasted damage. Yeah, we need to get Midnight Reaper out. To block, at least. But we're still taking 2 damage per turn, and he's gaining 2 life. We gotta find a... Okay, a swamp. Excellent. Let's do Midnight Reaper. Yeah, this is not good. I'm not even sure we can... Oh, I know exactly what we need. We need a Shadowspear. That'll give us lifelink and trample. And he won't be able to chump block us. But before we get that, we'll at least have 2 Midnight Reapers out attacking. So that he can only block 1. But that doesn't stop the amount of damage we're taking. So yeah, we definitely need Shadowspear. Even a Thrashing Brontodon wouldn't stop this, because we can only kill 1 of these Witch's Ovens with it. So yeah, Shadowspear's looking like one of the only... things to save me right now. Let's fizzle his Murderous Rider if that's going to die anyway. We don't want him having another creature. Well, so much for the idea of 2 Midnight Reapers attacking him. What is with all these forests all of a sudden? I'm not sure he realized that it would fizzle if I sacrificed it. Yeah, it looks like he's confused about what just happened. He's like, why is it in the graveyard? It's called a fizzle. It's because I removed the target before the spell could resolve, and therefore the spell was invalid and immediately went to the graveyard instead of resolving. Yep, he definitely seems confused. And it's also really... It definitely looks like it's a new player, because he's not attacking with his Cauldron Familiar every turn. That's 1 damage per turn he's missing out on. I'm completely defenseless. He could be attacking. Okay. Do I want to do Midnight Reaper, or do I want to eat a food and draw a card? We're definitely playing this land. I think Midnight Reaper will prevent 1 damage per turn. I mean, he's not even attacking, though, so maybe we're not. But if he's a new player, maybe he doesn't know how to chump block. Maybe he doesn't know how to block and then sacrifice in response. Yeah, maybe we should capitalize. Enchanted creature has at the beginning of your upkeep sacrifice a creature. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I mean, we're going to lose him anyway. We might as well get a food then. Oh, actually, no, I just misplayed. I should have allowed him to go through combat and then sacrificed him during his end step, so that way he couldn't attack. But again, if it doesn't occur to him to attack, then it's a moot point. So let's see if he attacks. So far, he has not attacked with Cauldron Familiar. He's just done... Okay, he's finally learning. So that was a misplay on my part. I should have kept that Midnight Reaper around for blocking. Yeah. Thankfully, we have all these foods that we can gain life from, so we're not totally dead right now. Another forest! What is this bullshit? Alright, let's see what we got for food. If nothing else, we can do another Trail of Crumbs. Polukranos, yes. We'll take that. We can do that next turn, potentially. Another Trail of Crumbs. We've got tons of foods. I would love to get, like, a Cauldron Familiar of my own. But I'm definitely happy with the 2 Trail of Crumbs and the bunch of food we have. It's looking like we are going to outpace him in terms of card draw. He's down to only 1 card. Really, it's a race between his ability to kill me with his combo and my ability to recover with card advantage. I need to find, like, lifelinkers. Speak of the devil. Murderous Rider. Do I want to do that, though? I could do Polukranos. Oh, you know what? Polukranos would be good, because then I could basically just pay mana to make him... to destroy his Cauldron Familiar and make him sacrifice it. If he doesn't want to have a chump blocker. So maybe I should do Polukranos first. Let's do that. Also, if he decides to remove it, then I can sacrifice it for even more food. Nice. Yeah, I definitely like the ability to pay 3 mana and automatically fight a creature. Because he can either lose his Cauldron Familiar or he can sacrifice in response. And that means I can make him activate his combo twice. What did he just do? Oh, he put Murderous Rider back on the top. Well, we should get at least 1 attack through, I believe. Bolas's Citadel, oh my god. So he can play that right away. Wow, did not expect Bolas's Citadel. Well, that takes care of his card advantage problem. Let's fizzle this again. Damn, if only we had 1 more mana, we could... Actually, it wouldn't matter. He'd just sacrifice it, yeah. Sad to see you go, but at least we get 2 foods and we fizzle that Murderous Rider. We have so many foods. Nightmare Shepherd, Jesus Christ. I hope he misplays and accidentally exiles his Cauldron Familiar. Yark's Fenlurker. Thankfully, we have forests to exile. This all of a sudden, this turned really bad. We need a Thrashing Brontodon now to get rid of that Bolas's Citadel. Grey Merchant. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I dead this turn? He's going to do 10 damage. We need to gain life. Emergency actions. I can't believe we're going to lose to this deck. He was off to such a slow start, and then Bolas's Citadel just came out of nowhere and just turned things around. Another one. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wow. Bolas's Citadel comboing for the win. Good game. That really just goes to show you, even a new player can use those mono black devotion decks pretty effectively. Damn. Let's go again. Okay. Gilded Goose. I like that. That means we can do a turn 2 Midnight Reaper. And I think we will. What are we up against? Open the gates. What the hell? Is it a gates deck? What? He used open the gates and he searched for another forest? I'm so confused. I can't wait to see what this deck is. I'm already intrigued. What? What is happening? Is it a mono green? And he has opened the gates in there for some reason? What the fuck? His first 3 plays have been open the gates. I have no idea what to make of this. Alright, well, let's do Midnight Reaper, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm up against here. So far it looks like mono green, but mono green what? Woodland Mystic. Is this a card? A what? What? It's like a 2-cost Llanowar Elves? Alright. I guess another Midnight Reaper? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what this deck is. I mean, so far all I've seen is mana ramp. What is he ramping towards? Even these aren't really mana ramp, it's just guaranteeing he has lands to play. It's not really improving his mana state from turn to turn. Woodland Mystic is, though. Iron Scale Hydra. If a creature would deal combat damage to it, prevent that damage and put a counter on it. Aha. Well, I think we need to kill that. And the way to do that is with Murderous Rider. So we need to play this, make a food with Gilded Goose, and then next turn we can use Murderous Rider to kill that. But for this turn, we need to hold off. Maybe we should kill this Woodland Mystic with Wicked Wolf. Oh, but if I do that, then I can't make the food that I need to have the wildcard mana for Murderous Rider. We're going to kill Woodland Mystic because if he decides to attack with Iron Scale Hydra, then we're going to be able to outdamage him with our attackers. So that's the current plan. District Guide. Searching for more lands. Yeah. It's really odd to see all these land grab spells in a mono green. Usually you use those for mana fixing for multicolor decks. Okay. So it costs 2 mana to make the food. And then we've got 3 mana left over. We can do Thrashing Brontodon or Witch's Oven. I'm thinking Thrashing Brontodon. Yeah. We'll hold off until next turn. Or until his end step to do food creation. And then we'll do Murderous Rider. Another Woodland Mystic. Yeah, as soon as we kill that Iron Scale Hydra, I think the floodgates are to be open for a big attack. Look at all these tiny creatures. Yeah, I would love to just attack into this and take a bunch of them with me. Anything else to play? Both of our hands are nearly exhausted, so... Well, you know what? Maybe I should just take that damage. Creature would deal damage to it, prevent that damage, and put a counter on it. I could probably take 5, right? I'll take it. Okay, let's make that food. So now we have enough for Murderous Rider. And then we've got how much left over? 3. We can do Gilded Goose and Witch's Oven. Let's do Gilded Goose so we have an extra food for Wicked Wolf when he attacks. Do Witch's Oven depending on how he decides to allocate his blockers. I think we're just going to go for a big attack here. Hold back Gilded Goose. We can actually even wait until his turn to do Murderous Rider because he has it tapped right now. Oh, nice. We're only losing 1 Midnight Reaper. It's fine with me. Draw 2 cards. Another Midnight Reaper. Sounds good. We're going to play this guy tapped. And we'll do Murderous Rider during his turn. Yeah, I like having Witch's Oven. Oh my god, Aggressive Mammoth. Oh, that might change things. I might have to kill this instead. Other creatures you have control have trample. Yeah, that's not good. Well, I have to let it resolve. But the question is, what do I want to do with this? Let's see how he attacks. We'll decide after he declares his attackers. If he goes for an all-out attack, we might be able to just counter-attack and kill him. Oh wait, these guys have fucking vigilance. God damn it. He's only attacking with those 2? Really? Okay. Other creatures you control have trample. So everything has trample as long as this guy's here. I think we need to kill this instead of Iron Scale Hydra. Yeah. I think that's more important to kill. Iron Scale Hydra, we can at least continuously... Well, we could just ignore it, basically, and whenever he attacks with it, then we can just attack past. But let's kill his Aggressive Mammoth right away. Yeah. What else can we do here? Looks like that's about it. I could start making Wicked Wolf bigger. Let's do that. Yeah, because we can make foods every turn with Gilded Goose. Another Murderous Rider, beautiful. So we are going to kill that Iron Scale Hydra. Let's just do a big attack. I should probably kill it before I attack, because then he's going to be forced to block with these guys to survive. And I don't want this thing preventing any damage. Let's get rid of that. If he decides to block Wicked Wolf with both those guys, then I can make it indestructible, so I doubt he's going to do that. He's taking the... If he doesn't block any other creature, then he's dead. Yep, that's game. Because I can make a food and make Wicked Wolf 1 bigger, and that's 8 damage. Very interesting deck, though. Iron Scale Hydra. Like, was that what the deck was built around? Very interesting seeing mono green with all those mana finding cards. Hero of the Nyxborn cosmetic. Okay. Let's continue. Yeah, so far what I've seen with this deck, this Golgari food deck, is that, I mean, it seems to do pretty well against, like, jank. I mean, like, against starter decks or, like, non-meta level decks, it seems to do great, but against meta level decks, it seems to struggle. You go first, Witch's Oven, Midnight Reaper. We don't have enough for Murderous Rider, but just 1 more Swamp. I think we'll keep it. It's basically a turn 3 Midnight Reaper. Witch's Oven isn't that useful until we have other stuff, but it at least gives us 1 benefit if our Midnight Reaper is going to be removed. What are we up against? Mono red aggro? Yeah. Well, definitely glad I'm going first then. Also makes me wonder if I should play Midnight Reaper. I probably should. He's probably going to remove it right away, and so it won't have lasting effects in terms of dealing damage to me. And I need blockers out right away. If I can draw just 1 more land, Wicked Wolf would be amazing, but I'd love to have food production before that happens. Polukranos, another great blocker. I think a lot of my success is going to depend on how fast his startup is. Robert the Rich, that's not a great sign. Means he's going to be attacking with 4 damage right away. Another Witch's Oven, not useful. Let's get Midnight Reaper out. He's probably going to be able to steal one of my cards with Robber of the Rich next turn, because we don't have enough cheap spells to play. Shadowspear would be really good against this deck. But yeah, if we could draw a land next turn, I would play Wicked Wolf and destroy probably his Robber of the Rich. Unless he attacks with it now, in which case I'd probably trade. Yeah, I think I will trade. I don't want him being able to ever take my cards or and whatnot. Looks like he has direct removal he can use. I wonder if he's just waiting to see how I block. But if that's the case, and he destroys it with Shock, then he just wasted 2 damage he would have done with Robber of the Rich. Oh, he's got an Infuriate. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm going to sacrifice this then. I at least get a food out of it. Okay. So now we got a Forest, which means we can do Wicked Wolf. We'll probably kill Robber of the Rich. I'm concerned about him having an Embercleave, though. That would be kind of a disaster, but there's only so much we can do per turn. We do have a food available also to give Wicked Wolf Indestructible. He also has Castle Embereth, which means he can buff all of those guys. So this is looking kind of dicey still. We need probably a lifelinker out. We'll probably do Murderous Rider, the creature, next turn. Oh man, 3 damage right off the bat before he even does combat. Let's block that. Kill 1, hopefully. Embercleave, Jesus Christ. He is going for that. Alright, well, let's give this guy Indestructible. He should survive, and Scorched Bitter shouldn't do any damage to me. Unless he has another buff. Did I just see a pause like he has another buff? So this should kill his Scorched Bitter, barring any, like, Infuriates and whatnot. I really hope he doesn't have an Infuriate. That would suck. Okay, good. It looks like the damage is going through. So his Scorched Bitter's dead. We are taking some damage from these guys. I think I might use my Murderous Rider to kill whatever he attaches Embercleave to next. I think that would probably be a good idea. We're going to keep this guy as a blocker, obviously. We can do... I need more mana to be able to do Polukranos and fight with him. So yeah, I think for now, just Witch's Oven. Just in case he does find some kind of removal for Wicked Wolf, we can sacrifice him to get 2 foods. And yeah, we'll do Murderous Rider on whatever he attaches Embercleave to. Hopefully he attaches it and doesn't just... Oh, looks like he might not attach it, actually. Well, maybe I should kill that Steamkin. He's not going to be able to buff it to get mana out of it this turn. He only has 1 card. So, that's not an issue. Is he going to attack? Let's see how he attacks. Might be... It seems like it'd be kind of a waste to attack. I mean, he'd do 3 damage. Yeah, but he'd lose a Scorched Bitter. I'll be interested to see what he does here. I'm probably going to destroy this Steamkin with Murderous Rider. He is attacking. Wow. Yeah, he's going for it. Down to 6, which is getting a little low. We should kill one of these, though. I need 2 more mana on the field to be able to do Polukranos and his fight. Should I kill Steamkin now? I feel like I probably should. I'm going to be down to 3, which is dangerous, but... I think it's still acceptable if I can play this guy as a lifelinker. Yeah, let's do him as a lifelinker. We'll play Fabled Passage, and that means next turn we can do Polukranos and fight whatever creature he has left. That is the plan. We also... If emergency dictates, we can sacrifice a creature and eat a food with the mana we have right now as well. We're definitely keeping these guys as blockers, that's without question. But unless he draws some significant stuff, I think we're gonna... Oh wow, he's going for it. Does that mean he has a shock or something? Why would he do this? He's got to have, like, direct damage to kill me. We're blocking with our lifelinker. That much is certain. shock. Okay, so we're definitely eating a food because we have to survive. But the question is, do I want to lose Wicked Wolf so that I can keep Murderous Rider as a lifelinker? I think I do. I can get 2 foods out of him. And we're about to have another big boy to block instead of Wicked Wolf. So I think this is better. We need the lifelink coming in. Lifelink is more important than having an indestructible creature, I think, especially given the fact that he has very few cards left. And yeah, obviously next we're doing Polukranos. We can just remove anything that he plays to put Embercleave onto. Let's get another Swamp. I think we might have pulled this off. Oops, yeah. Yeah, I tend to agree. I think we might have pulled this out. Oh my god, now we have Cauldron Familiar. Beautiful. Let's attack. Gain even more life. We've got Polukranos now. And we're just going to keep that 3 mana available for whatever creature he plays. I think that's game. Should I eat this food? I'm going to eat the food. Yeah. I think we pulled this out. He looks like he's he looks like he's slightly concerned that I've been able to come back like this. Yeah, I think that's game. Cauldron Familiar sort of puts the nail in the coffin as well, because now I'm gaining 2 life minimum per turn with Witch's Oven combos. Next turn he's dead. Probably. No, almost certainly. Polukranos is going to be able to fight whatever creature he might play as a blocker. Yeah, good game. Okay. Yeah, the lifelink in this deck definitely helps against aggro. It's one thing I've definitely noticed. But it requires very specific circumstances, because if you get other combinations of cards, it might not be fast enough to deal with aggro. We have enough for both Trails of Crumbs. We're going to need to draw 1 more land to be able to do Murderous Rider or Thrashing Brontodon, though. I think it's keepable. Definitely happy we have 1 of each, but 2 lands is pretty much the low end of what I would ever accept for a hand. Hello. Let's see what we're up against. We don't know yet. Do Trail of Crumbs. Swamp, okay. Makes me wonder if it's a sacrifice deck of some kind. Rakdos, that's consistent with that. Stormfist, okay, so probably aggro or knights or something. Well, I should probably kill that Stormfist right away. I don't want him drawing cards if he's an aggro deck, so we are going to destroy that with Murderous Rider before his turn. Right away. Get out of here. Hopefully we draw another land so we can do Wicked Wolf on whatever else he plays, but if not, we can just eat a food and draw a card. Yeah, that's a good sign. He just used 3 mana on a Let at the Stage. That's a great sign. Skewer the Critics and Angreth's Rampage. So that makes me think I should probably not play a creature, because he's going to kill it. Okay, so we're going to eat a food and draw a card then. Because he can also make me sacrifice an artifact. So we might as well eat that food. What do we have? Midnight Reaper. I like that. I like that a lot. I want to make sure I have card draw when he removes my stuff. So his Angreth's Rampage should basically go to waste. He might use Skewer the Critics, but he's going to have to use all of his mana, so that's a good trade. Unless he has another way of doing direct damage for less than 3 mana. He's looking good. Well, it's a little early to say it's looking good. He's got a lot of cards in his hand, but it's looking like he hasn't immediately seized the advantage like aggro decks like to do. Rixmati Reveler. Interesting. That's something we can kill with Wicked Wolf next turn, and I think we will. Although, actually, Wicked Wolf will be vulnerable, so maybe I should wait until I have another Trail of Crumbs out that makes a food. I wish I had one more land, but then I can do Trail of Crumbs and Murderous Rider. Maybe I'll do Midnight Reaper. No, Trail of Crumbs, and then we'll draw 2 cards after we eat the food. Oh wait, I don't want to eat the food, I want to keep the food for Wicked Wolf. Gah! We'll do Murderous Rider. Yeah, we'll just prevent him from doing any damage. Have a lifelink attacker if he doesn't play anything else. We're basically stalling to make sure we get more lands before we can actually play some of this other stuff. Oh, we had another Angrath's Rampage. Okay. Well. Fine with that. He still looks like he might be slightly mana-starved. Another Forest? Cool. Let's see here. So I think we're going to do Midnight Reaper and Trail of Crumbs, and that'll give us the food we need for Wicked Wolf next turn to make sure he stays alive. So, Midnight Reaper, Trail of Crumbs, call it a day. And then if we draw one more land, that means we could do Wicked Wolf. Oh, shock. I'm definitely happy we're drawing out all this removal from his hand. Shadowspear, oh my god. Yes. We're going to do Shadowspear on Wicked Wolf. Oh my god, no. Is he going to take Shadowspear? He's probably going to take Shadowspear. Oh, we got rid of a Wicked Wolf. Okay. Fine with that. As long as we have one in the field that's just eating all the food. Although, I would love to have more food production. We only have 1 food and no method of creating more right now. But... oh, Witch's Oven. That'll work. Yeah, let's do Wicked Wolf and kill his... probably his Shadow... or his Spear Spewer. I don't want him having the ability to trigger his Spectacle stuff. And then we'll probably play Shadowspear so we can attach that next turn. Yep, as expected, he'll use it one more time. It's dead. And Shadowspear. This is a really good combo we got going on. We got Shadowspear that's going to be attached to Wicked Wolf, and we have foods. We're probably going to play Thrashing Brontodon and Witch's Oven next turn, so we have access to more foods if we need to make them indestructible multiple times, but this is looking like it could be a game-winning combo. Why would I say it? Why would I say it? God damn it. How many Angrath's Rampages do you have? You're only at like a quarter of the way through your deck. Son of a bitch. Well, Shadowspear gets to be attached to anything we want, so we might put it on Thrashing Brontodon instead. Yeah, let's do it on Thrashing Brontodon. He's beefy, he should be harder to kill. Watch him play like another Angrath's Rampage. Why are you attacking? Does he have a Skewer the Critics? We're gonna let that through. I don't trust it. Drill bit. That's fine. I got what I needed out. Murderous Rider, yeah. We're going to play Witch's Ovens and probably eat a food and draw some cards with Trail of Crumbs. So, the fact that he isn't able to kill this Thrashing Brontodon is great news. Let's go ahead and attack. Let's eat this food now. See what we draw. Cauldron Familiar. That's going to work great with these Witch's Ovens. Yeah, we'll take that. What else? Gilded Goose or Midnight Reaper? Probably Midnight Reaper. Yeah. Let's play both these Witch's Ovens, and then we'll do Cauldron Familiar. Sounds good. I think we got this. I'm not sure what he could play to come back. Good game. Okay, so I'm starting to change my opinion of this deck. It seems like it really shines against decks that are trying to kill you fast and sort of run out of steam if they can't do that. But against other sorts of decks, like, namely control decks, we've really been struggling against. Yeah, control seems to be a pretty big foil for this kind of deck. 3 lands, I like that. Gilded Goose and Cauldron Familiar, Midnight Reaper, looks good. Unfortunately, we have to pay life to get Gilded Goose out turn 1, but acceptable. Did it say I go first? Okay, I do. Do I want to do Cauldron Familiar or Gilded Goose? Probably Gilded Goose so that I can do a turn 2 Midnight Reaper. Let's go with that. Yeah, I like the idea of doing a turn 2 Midnight Reaper. Yeah, because I'm gonna expect to see a lot of removal with mono red, so we at least want to get some cards out of it while we still have life to spare, and hopefully find some. Hopefully find a Witch's Oven. Honestly, a Witch's Oven would be great against this deck. Is he gonna go for the attack? He is, really. Does he have like an Infuriate? Even if he does, it'll still die, so I'm fine with that trade. Oh no, it just died. I'll take it. Scare the critics. Well, wow. That was a 2-for-1 for me, basically, and I drew a card. And we just got another Midnight Reaper. Okay, so do I want to do another Midnight Reaper, or do I want to do Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven? Probably Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven, honestly. Because then we could start gaining life right away. Jesus Christ, shut up out there. Yeah. Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven. We'll do Fabled Passage as well. Actually, no. That doesn't make sense. Because we'll get it for free next turn. Okay. I'm happy with this. Cauldron Familiar can block Scorch Spitter. Robber of the Rich. Actually, no. Gilded Goose will block Scorch Spitter. Cauldron Familiar will block Robber of the Rich. My Trail of Crumbs. We're probably going to kill Robber of the Rich with Murderous Rider, I think. And that way we can get him out as a... Oh, he didn't even attack with Scorch Spitter. What am I thinking? Yeah, that way we can get Murderous Rider out as a lifelinker right away, which we definitely want against mono red aggro. Should I do this now? Yes, I will. Okay. Fabled Passage. Actually, maybe I should do Polukranos first. Because if he decides to attack with... Actually, no, I don't want him having the chance of ever playing my stuff. So I think we will do Murderous Rider and destroy that. We'll wait until combat, though. Just in case he's planning on using, like, an Embercleave. I want to, at the last second, make it so he doesn't have enough mana. Torbrand? Well, that changes things. We're definitely killing Torbrand. Yeah, we're definitely killing Torbrand. Polukranos can take care of Robber the Rich next turn. We can tolerate one more attack from him, but Torbrand definitely needs to go. And yeah, he's out of mana, which means he can't cast any of my stuff, even if he does get one more thing. And that looked like it was a land, so that's fine. Okay. Thrashing Brontodon, another beefy boy, I like that. Let's do Polukranos now. Right? Yes. Which means next turn we can start killing his creatures unless he deals with this. I'm thinking he might have Embercleave now, which is unfortunate. He went right to combat without casting anything. And if that's the case, Polukranos might not be able to save, might not be able to kill Robber the Rich. Actually, no, he'll kill it. Oh god, what do I want to do here? Probably this. Yeah, we can kill his Scorch Spitter. Yeah, Embercleave, as I thought. What is he going to put it on? Scorch Spitter or Robber the Rich? Robber the Rich, they should both die, which I'm happy with. And I want to kill his Scorch Spitter, right? Yeah, I want both of his creatures dead. Excellent. My turn. Thrashing Brontodon can actually kill that Embercleave, so we're playing that. Just in case. Just on the off chance he has another, like, haste creature. But if not, then we can just attack with him. Nice! That was enough. God, it's so nice having a Thrashing Brontodon for the case where the opponent has Embercleave. We didn't have to use it there, but it's just nice peace of mind. Alright, well that brings us to 4 wins, which covers the entry cost of the standard event. So let's just keep on going and see how far we can go. Wonder what we're up against next. It seems like we're getting a pretty good variety of decks this time. Last standard event attempt that I did, we were coming across a bunch of Doom Foretold decks, which are really frustrating to fight against. Opponent goes first. We have 2 lands. We do have Shadowspear, Witch's Oven, and Midnight Reaper. I think it's keepable. We'll probably do a turn 1 Fabled Passage and get out a Forest. Opponent goes first. That's a little concerning. If they're aggro, I might be a little bit too slow with this hand. But I think it is keepable. Oh god, they are aggro. So we're going to need to get Shadowspear out as fast as possible. Probably next turn, and then hopefully Midnight Reaper. Or Thrashing Brontodon would work too, but we need more green mana for that. Let's find that forest. Hopefully we draw some land. I do not want to get mana screwed against this kind of deck. That's not a land. Let's do Shadowspear and Witch's Oven. Not drawing a land would be a pretty bad thing to happen, given all the creatures he just played. We need a land ASAP. That is not a land. Fah! This is infuriating. We have all these 1-cost artifacts to play and nothing to use them on. And meanwhile, our opponent is just ramping the hell out with their mono red aggro. I think we're dead already. It's turn 3, and because we didn't draw a land, we're dead. Embercleave, Jesus Christ, this is so over. What a bad time to get mana screwed. There it is, thanks. A little late now. It doesn't even matter. We already took too much damage. This guy's gonna do 7. This guy's gonna do 6 damage alone. That we can't get any life gain off of. Yep, this is over. We took a gamble on a slow hand, and we ended up against lightning fast aggro, and we also didn't draw a land when we needed it, and now we're dead. Wow. Okay, let's go again. At least it was fast. At least that game didn't drag on. But it was too fast. Three lands, way better. But it looks pretty similar, actually. Shadowspear and 2 Witch's Ovens? I mean, we'll keep it, but we need to draw a creature. Let's go with the turn 1 Castle Locthwain, I think. Did he just mulligan? That's a good sign. He mulligan again? He mulligan down to 5. Okay. Actually, should I play a forest and then do Shadowspear? I think I will. I'm not sure what I think is going to happen. Maybe, I mean, another mono red. Shit. Well, Shadowspear is the right thing to have, but hopefully we get a creature to attach it to. Let's do Witch's Oven and probably Castle Locthwain? No, we're going to do Fabled Passage, because if we draw Swamp, we can... Actually, that's... Either way, we need to draw a basic land to be able to use this, so we might as well do Castle Locthwain and not thin out the amount of lands in our deck. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a creature to play. Murderous Rider would be good, but we need one more land. Robber of the Rich. Witch's Oven. Yeah, I think he actually helped me there. I would have drawn that instead of this forest. So that was a stroke of luck. Except it wasn't a swamp, so I can't play Murderous Rider. I can play Wicked Wolf next turn, though, so that's definitely happening. Let's get this out in the meantime. I just hope it's not too late. These early turns are crucial when you're against aggro. And, I'm trying to think. Okay, he didn't play anything. He might have creature buffs to increase the damage, but... Thankfully, he didn't take another card with Robber of the Rich. But I think we are going to kill that Robber of the Rich with Wicked Wolf. And then hopefully attach Shadowspear to it. Scorch Spitter. What else do I think he has in his hand? Hopefully no creature buffs, because I don't want to attack Robber of the Rich and then just have him buff it to kill it. He's playing Witch's Oven, wow. So is he going to... Alright, well, either way Robber of the Rich is dead, it looks like. Oh, Forest, alright. I think we do need more lands, so we're going to hold off on sacrificing Fabled Passage. Do Wicked Wolf. I feel a little vulnerable playing him without a food on the field, but I need to get something out, and I need to kill Robber of the Rich. Hopefully no Infuriates or anything. Shock, really? Oh, just to make sure he dies? That's fine. Yeah. So that's a 2-for-1, basically. We got rid of a Shock and a Robber of the Rich. And that means next turn we can do Murderous Rider. Get a lifelink blocker out there. Really, the main thing I'm worried about now is Embercleave. But if he doesn't have one of those, then we might be okay for recovery. Cauldron Familiar, nice! I definitely want that, but again, Embercleave is going to negate that, so I do want to get Murderous Rider out. Probably first. Oh, alternatively, I could do Cauldron Familiar and attach Shadowspear to it right away. That might be something to do. If I do Cauldron Familiar, though, I can't afford Murderous Rider. So... I might want to keep this removal ability for like a really threatening creature. So I think I am going to do Cauldron Familiar and attach Shadowspear to it. And then, as long as he doesn't have Embercleave, even if he does, I'm going to be gaining some life. So that's definitely the benefit of doing this. If he had Embercleave and I played Murderous Rider, he might negate any of my life gain by just destroying this with First Strike. So hopefully getting Cauldron Familiar out and gaining 2 life per turn with Witch's Oven will be enough to prevent me from just being outright killed. And yeah, I definitely want to... I like the idea of holding on to Murderous Rider as a removal option in case he gets something really threatening, like a Torbran. Anax, I'll probably want to kill that. That's probably a good candidate for destroying with Murderous Rider. Let's kill his... What's more important, Scorch Spitter or Tin Street Dodger? Probably Scorch Spitter, doing more broad damage. Tin Street Dodger has evasion, but I mean... We can deal with him later. Oh, right, he can sacrifice things for food and prevent me from gaining life. God, that's super annoying that he stole my Witch's Oven and now he's doing that and preventing me from gaining life. Alright, well, we're going to kill Anax, which means he's not getting 2 foods out of that, so that's at least good. He is going to get more satyrs, but we should gain life when we attack. Let me think about this. Can I afford to do Murderous Rider and also pay 2 more mana to reattach Shadowspear? I think I can. So we do want to do this combo. Definitely need to gain that 2 life per turn. It's mandatory. And yeah, we are going to kill that Anax. Okay, so Murderous Rider accounts for 3 of our mana. That's going to bring me down to 7. I'll probably want to do this during his turn, so that those satyrs that he's going to get... Oh, I shouldn't, though, because I should do it now. because he's going to sacrifice it with Witch's Oven in response, and I'll lose my lifelinker if he fizzles it. So we have to do this now. We're going to attach Shadowspear. Get one attack in. And then we'll do our combo after he attacks. Hopefully he doesn't have Embercleave. That would really suck. Pretty sure we'd be dead. But barring Embercleave, I think we might survive. We could potentially kill 10th Street Dodger here. But again, Embercleave would just negate that. So we're going to have to see what happens. Embercleave. No? Oh my god, we killed 10th Street Dodger. Cool. Next we're going to play Murderous Rider. You got a Steamkin? Oh god. Trail of Crumbs, nice, so we can bring back Cauldron Familiar right away. I was actually thinking about that. We don't have enough to equip Shadowspear yet, but we do have enough to draw a card with Trail of Crumbs. Oh man, it's close. He's got a lot of damage coming in. He's an aggro deck. I'm already at low life, but he's almost out of cards, and we do have life linkers, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go just yet. He's going for the full attack. Should I risk blocking Runaway Steamkin? Oh man. Oh shit! I should have sacrificed the food to get Cauldron Familiar out to block something else. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Hopefully he doesn't bite me. Let's see what he does. Still no sign of Embercleave. That's a good sign. What's he doing? Is he buffing it? Bone Crusher Giant to my face. Alright. I think we're still going to survive. Is he going to sacrifice Runaway Steamkin with Witch's Oven? He is, okay. And now we'll play Cauldron Familiar, gain one more life, and that should help us survive. I think we survive. Midnight Reaper, we can't afford that, so Polukranos it is. Alright, I think we survive now. Definitely should have used Cauldron Familiar before I declared blockers, but thankfully that didn't kill us, that misplay. Ow. We definitely need to attack with our lifelinker. We're going to equip Shadowspear and attack for sure. The good thing is it's mono red aggro, so there's... Oh, actually, what am I thinking? I was going to say there's no life gain, so any damage we do is for keeps, but I just realized he's creating foods with all these Witch's Oven sacrifices. So no, that's not the case at all. How much mana do we have? We have 6... We need 2 mana for Shadowspear. We have 4 mana for Polukranos. That adds up. So let's do that. Midnight Reaper. We're probably not going to play that ever against this deck. Let's attach Shadowspear and get our 3 damage in real quick. Because if we don't attack, he's just going to sacrifice whatever we block with Murderous Rider, so we have to attack. Should I maybe attack with Cauldron Familiar as well? No. We need to attack so that if he blocks with Bone Crusher Giant, it dies. Yeah. Let's see what he does. He's letting it through. We just doubled our life total. We've got Polukranos out now. And we're going to probably start killing his stuff with Polukranos next turn. Still hoping... Okay, good. I was going to say, still hoping he doesn't get an Embercleave. So far, we haven't seen it. Is he still going for the full attack? He is, alright. These guys are now buffed. That's a problem. Do I want to kill Bone Crusher Giant? Bone Crusher Giant's probably the most effective thing to chump block, so we're going to do that. And then I think we're going to do Kill one of those Fervent Champions. And then we're taking 5. Oh my god, we're down to 1 life. Look at this. This is so close. Oh, right, I almost forgot to sacrifice my Cauldron Familiar. That would have been disastrous if I'd forgotten that. Wow, he conceded. I can't believe it. Good game. Oh, actually, yeah, I think I would have won. Because I would have come back and counterattacked with Polukranos for 4, Murderous Rider for 3, and then Cauldron Familiar is doing damage every time I do the combo. So yeah, we actually had him. Of course, he could have eaten the foods as well, but we would have gotten him close. Alright, let's continue on. That was a pretty good game. I like it when they're close like that, and I come out on top. I used to just blanketly say that I like any game where it really comes down to the wire, but I mean, I'm only human. It really is the most enjoyable when you win, so. Nastics. Opponent goes first. We have Cauldron Familiar, Trail of Crumbs, and Murderous Rider. We do need another swamp, though, for that. I think it's keepable. We've got some of the pieces of our combo. We need like a Witch's Oven to really have the combo going. Stomping Ground? The hell? Oh, alright. Good, so we have the method of getting our second swamp with Fabled Passage there. It's going to be turn 4, probably. For now, let's do Cauldron Familiar, Trail of Crumbs. Turn 3, it looks like we might be able to just eat a food and draw a card. Interesting. Naya. Wow. You know, this might be like the second or third time I've ever seen someone play this color scheme. The Naya colors. Okay, so I'm thinking probably Trail of Crumbs? No, probably another... Oh, we can't do another... Oh, wait, we can. Okay, what am I thinking? We're going to do Cauldron Familiar. And Fabled Passage. Yes, I've decided. We'll get another swamp. Next turn we'll probably play Trail of Crumbs and draw a card or something. But I do want to prevent them from doing damage right off the bat. I assume, seeing Pelt Collector and Grim Initiate, that it's sort of an aggro-style deck. Domri's Ambush. Well, that's no good. It doesn't even fight, it just deals damage directly to it? It's bullshit. Well, we'll take that. Let's find that swamp. It's definitely going to be good having Murderous Rider. Another Fabled Passage. Okay. So let's do Trail of Crumbs and then bring back our Cauldron Familiar and draw a card. Would I sacrifice 2 Cauldron Familiars to kill his Pelt Collector? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Probably not. Spellbreaker, that's not good. We need to get a big blocker out now. He's got a bit too much attack damage coming out. Polukranos would do it. We might want to kill something with Murderous Rider as well, but scared of him having Embercleave. We might chump block this Pelt Collector. Witch's Oven, yes. We need to chump block things. Problem is, if I let him die now, I'm not going to have... Oh wait, I have another Cauldron Familiar, so yeah, we will do this. Okay. So, probably Witch's Oven and Murderous Rider on his Pelt Collect... No, on his Spellbreaker. Because we can chump block... Oh wait, no, it gets Trample if it gets one more counter. So yeah, either way, they have Trample. Oh man, that sucks. Maybe we should do Polukranos then. Maybe we should do Polukranos. Let's do Fabled Passage. I think we're all set on lands. We can thin out the amount of lands in our deck. Slightly increase the odds of drawing non-lands. So yeah, it's between Witch's Oven and Murderous Rider or Polukranos. I think we're going to go with Polukranos. Hopefully it'll just deter an attack. But But if he's got Embercleave, I don't see that happening. He's probably just going to go for it if he has Embercleave. He's paying life. It makes me think he's not going to do Embercleave because he would have been able to afford it without paying 2 life there. Assuming he's attacking with everyone. So maybe he has other plans for that mana? I'm not sure what to think now. Should I block this? Oh god, he's looking at his hand. How much damage is he going to do if I don't block? 1, 4, plus 8. 12 damage. That's not acceptable. I think we need to block with both. I'm feeling like an Embercleave's coming on. Yeah, son of a bitch. Why did you pay the life? Oh, does he have a creature buff? That would... No, he doesn't. Okay. So yeah, we do need to kill that Spellbreaker. Unfortunately, we have to do it during our turn because he gets hexproof during his turn, so he's just going to re-equip it to Pelt Collector. Oh man, this is a tight spot. We need like 2 removal cards to really stop this. Or we need a Thrashing Brontodon to kill Embercleave. Okay, so... Again, Fabled Passage to thin out the amount of lands in our deck. We don't need that many. We're all set pretty much on lands. We can do Murderous Rider, that's for sure. We need to kill that Spellbreaker. That's just going to buff Pelt Collector, unfortunately, but we have to do it. So let's do that now. We'll do Gilded Goose and Witch's Oven. That'll at least have us gaining a bit of life with Cauldron Familiars per turn. We're still going to basically take the brunt of that Pelt Collector. It's going to be 10 damage, my god. But if he doesn't have anything else to play that's relevant for combat, we might survive. We need 1 more card in the graveyard before we can do Polukranos as a 12/12. That could be pretty good. Yep, there's the attach. We're just going to have to take it, I think. Hopefully he doesn't have anything else to play. He is attacking with Grim Initiate. Interesting. No, okay. He realized no. Well, we're going to take that 10 damage, but before we do that, let's just go ahead and gain some life. Just in case he has like a shock or something. And we just need to hope that we draw a removal card. Because I'm not sure what else we're going to do to deal with this. Ow. Oh man, we got a swamp. That's not going to do it. So we can play Murderous Rider. You know what we could do? We could sacrifice... Oh, shit. I would need to lose both these creatures. If I attack with Cauldron Familiar and he blocks, and then I sacrifice Gilded Goose, then I'd have enough cards in the graveyard to do Polukranos. We're going to go for that. We're going to attack, see what he does. Let me fake an oops. Yeah, so I'll make him think that I didn't mean to do that, when in fact I did. We're going to sacrifice this, get another card in the graveyard. Now we have enough in the graveyard for Polukranos, right? Why can I not do this? What the fuck? Oh, right, because it was during combat, yeah. Now we got Polukranos out. We're losing our Cauldron Familiars, which means we have no more life gain combo, but I think this is necessary to prevent that Embercleave damage. Questing Beast, are you fucking kidding me? Alright, that's game. Good game. Fuck! And I did my oops play and everything. And that wasn't enough. But you know what? We got to 5 wins. That's above the average of 4 wins. We covered the cost of the standard event. And frankly, I've been using this deck a lot lately. And it never really gets past 4 wins that often. It's not... In my experience, it's not the most competitive of the meta decks. It seems to struggle a lot against some of the more popular archetypes. So We're going to go ahead and take this one at 5 wins as a victory. Let's claim our prize, see what we got. What? Oh, Roalesque. Yeah, I remember looking for this card back when, like, the Ravnica sets were out. And we're getting one now? It's like odd timing when no one cares about it. Alright.
I wrote an entire treatise on your impending failure.
It's rude. What do we have for Mastery? I think we're just going to use the suggested picks as usual. Ashiok's Erasure. Oh, it's Eat to Extinction. Okay. What else? Erebos. Nice. And then for packs, what do we have? 2 Theros packs. Wavebreaker Hippocamp. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, draw a card. Okay. Mythic Rare Wild Card. Beautiful. The best thing you can get. Okay, well that at least leaves this episode off on a happy note. We got that Mythic Rare Wild Card. We got to 5 wins, which, like I said, is definitely overperforming for this deck, I believe. Not to say that it's a bad deck. Maybe I'm not using it correctly, or maybe it's designed for like best of 3. But I've been trying it a lot in the last week, and it just consistently struggles against other meta-style decks that are more popular. It does consistently well against like jank or like sort of unusual deck archetypes that are not really the mainstream. Also does well against, you know, aggro decks when you can make sure you have the starting hand that facilitates life gain, but you can't always guarantee that, especially when you don't know you're up against aggro until the match has already started. So yeah, maybe a pilot issue, maybe a better in best of 3, but I'm definitely happy with getting to 5 wins with this particular deck. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.